Did you know that 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons? At least 9 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, James Monroe, John Jay, John Hancock, Paul Revere, John Paul Jones, and James Otis. Later on in 1870, out of Freemasonry came a higher order of Masons called the Shriners. Now, the difference between Masons and Shriners is that to be a Shriner, you must be a master Mason in good standing. Now, those of you who don't know anything about this, just hold your seats. I'll get back to you in a second. A Shriner belongs to the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine. But wait, what kind of language is that? And all their temples or mosques are named after cities like Mecca, Medina, Syria, Aleppo. These are all parts of the Muslim world. So Arabic is in their name to describe the nobles. And a noble is a hereditary class that has special social, political status in a country or state. And all white Shriners have an exalted or noble political and social status in America and nations throughout the world. Now they talk about this mystic shrine, meaning that there's some mystery attached to the shrine itself. And what is a shrine? It's a sacred place of worship associated with a holy person or a holy event, a container for sacred relics such as the bones of a saint, the tomb of a holy place, person, or other revered figure. Well, who is the saint that is entombed in the shrine? Oh boy. Who is that holy person whose bones are in that shrine? It's not just the bones of an architect of King Solomon's temple. No, that's cheap stuff. This holy person is now entombed in mystery, meaning that there's a secretive knowledge of that tomb that is only given to those who are master Mason. These people are called Muslim Shriners or Muslim sons. And if you notice all the Shriner temples, you see that crescent, that star with a sword over it. You think they don't know Islam? This holy person was hit in the head by 3 ruffians, Jubilah, Jubilo, and Jubilam. And when he was hit in the head, he was carried to the North Country and buried in a shallow grave. His name is Hiram Abith. Hiram in Hebrew means a noble one. He was a noble. He was a holy person. And in the story, they put him to death. And they buried him in the North Country. The white Masons and Shriners have always known the secret from Europe to America. In Europe, a Freemason understands the degrees and what it is to be a master mason. They know something of the African origin of civilization, the advancements in Egypt, and the great architectural genius of the black man. The fez that the Shriners wear is the fez of the Moors. And the tassel on its top is tied down. It was not allowed to swing a full 360 degrees because they only had 33.
That was Louis Farrakhan speaking, and much of his Masonic understanding seems to come from Prince Hall Freemasonry, a primarily African-American member organization started by Albert Pike, a 33rd degree Freemason, author of Morals and Dogma, and also believed to be instrumental in forming the KKK. The letter K, incidentally, is the 11th letter of the English alphabet, making the 3 Ks add up to 33. Now, Hiram Abiff is presented in Freemasonry as the chief architect of King Solomon's Temple. And in the Old Testament, there are 3 separate instances of people named Hiram that were involved in the construction of the Temple of Solomon. He was also said to be from Tyre, a Phoenician city where modern-day Lebanon is. The Phoenicians were not sub-Saharan African, as even Europe itself is named after Europa, a Phoenician princess. My name is Robert Sepper. Thank you for joining me. I'm an anthropologist. I appreciate your open mind with a sometimes controversial subject. Please share, please subscribe, please have a nice weekend, and I will